earlier to JP that the up, like inside of the wall sits on the flooring. They've been rolling it down. It doesn't on this unit. It does on the main level, but not on the elevated rear end because it's elevated. So that's actually framed and built separately. So the wall doesn't sit there. The wall actually sits physically down on the main one. So no, that's not the issue there. It's got to be, if it is something, it's got to be down on the main frame. Would be my absolute best guess, but maybe ask what do you want to see over there. Sounds good, thanks. See you back. He's not even 100% positive he's going to have time come over here tonight, but I just mentioned then what we could do is have you go over there and have them just hurry, one of my guys just hurry and pull that back away and hurry and just kind of do some of the legwork for him and then have him just pop his head under, take a look, see if there's anything glaring or what he'd want to see to take a look at it if you guys wanted to do that.
If he's willing to agree to that, I don't want to show up and have him go, wait a minute, I already said I couldn't do this today,
Okay. Lance is going to go check with him.
But it is comforting in a way to think that you looked at the frame and you think it's okay, but on the flip side,
yeah,
it doesn't solve the situation.
Not when you pay the money that you pay for these things.
Yeah, so I looked outside, I can't see. I looked at the other side just to see, because it doesn't sit on the linoleum in there. It doesn't sit on the inner wall, but it definitely sit closer to it than what it is sitting now. So
The way the floor and the wall come together, is that what you're saying?
yeah,
Which is weird because Montana, they pride themselves and say this is one sheet, it goes right into the wall.
it does on the main level. On this level here, it does. The front and the rear, or the rear does not. The front will too, because the whole frame comes up. But the rear does not. That's a subframe built inside of the other frame.
Oh, really?
So if it comes from here, and this, if you pull this all the way back, that is going underneath the wall because they wrapped the linoleum underneath and then they set the walls on top of it all the way back. But this will actually get set on everything, and then this here is a separate frame that sits inside of the other frame. It's all aluminum that sits inside.
So
but the main frame they set on top.
So you can see where then I'm saying this is shifted.
Yeah,
this way.
you can see it's came over, but it's not like it's been sitting on the wall. You see that wall runs all the way down. The wall's not sitting on top of this.
Yeah, true.
There, because this is a subframe inside there. But no, I absolutely see that. That's the one thing that just boggles my mind a bit of what really causes that. This gets hit, pulls back, couch, someone falls back on her.
Well, it just seems
it's easy,
like.
but this is the one weird one for me. That's the only one that made me think of that's the only reason why.
But it all seemed to happen about the same time.
Yeah, we
like
came back
within
from
just
Arizona,
those couple days that I talked to you on the phone.
and this shifted. This was I fixed that. It was way out. And when I fixed that, I put the screws in there into the metal frame, the aluminum frame. We rarely even sit up here or even use these chairs.
So maybe we can go over there. Maybe some to think about. Maybe a little maybe pull all the stuff you have stored underneath there, and maybe see if the subframe here that this sits on, if that has shifted, and not be an actual main frame, and maybe just a subframe has shifted around or moved around. It's essentially it's a cage is all it is that's built inside here, and then there's something on top of that. You can see a lot just by poking our head in here. actual track. Then they put like this rubber starting kind of right here in this wall, and then they come in and they set this whole wall on top of that, and then the back wall and the side was on top of that, and that will all be structurally screwed into the frame and held together. That's all held up by the gusset. Inside this essentially subframe, it's essentially a cage, just a square box that has been, I mean, they didn't put it in there after the walls were on. They just maybe set it up there vertically inside, so it was already inside. And then once everything was in, they set it in place. And then they screwed it into place here. Then they built the next level, that flooring on top of it. And that's what it is. So looking here, I don't see, there's no screws. You'll see, like right here, see how it's screwed down in just through the flooring here?
Yeah.
That's what they've done the whole way across there. And then you see it's screwed together, that top piece there. I don't see any breaks or anything sitting like way off. So I look right here because this is where it starts coming and separating, and there's no
wear or anything.
It's not attached. There's no screw attaching it there. The last screw is all the way back here. Your steps are up here.
Yeah.
And so like if you look right here, you can see how tight it is. From right here is where it comes away. So I wonder if that's, I don't see anything broken in there. The only possibility, I mean, aluminum doesn't really bend either. Aluminum breaks. Steel will bend. But maybe something's got a little bit of a bend to it. You just can't see it with the naked eye. And that could be thrown off just there too, if something bent. But if you look in there, you can, just so you see. You'll see back in here how that wall here sits tight. And then it actually moves away as you get farther forward.
Yeah. But whatever's going on is enough to affect the doors too. So does that sort of make sense?
Possibly. You don't know that. The doors could just be the doors as well. The J-Wrap could just be the J-Wrap as well. I don't know, neither do you for sure, until we can find out what caused the inside. If it's something shifted or if it is something broke and caused an issue there. So like I said, I checked gussets from here all the way back. JP and I were under here. These front gussets here, with the slides out, you can see those clear as day are perfectly fine. And half on your way to Indiana?
Yeah, we were on our way back to Indiana, and the roads were fine. There wasn't like any massive construction or anything. And then that's when we noticed the J-Wrap. And it was when we got back here from Indiana that I noticed the inside, because most of the time when we were in Indiana, we just left everything closed up.
Why is this piece back here smashed? Look at this aluminum back here in the floor. probably enough just to throw that door off.
Well, not very well. Could be. Yes and no. The door structurally is not part of that. I agree with you, because that's very strange that would be bent. The rest is not. Because this isn't part of the main structure. This is just supporting that floor in the back is all it's supporting. It shouldn't have anything to do with the framing that frames these doors in. It's not attached to that.
Well, I noticed that, and Tish sent you some pictures, that the wood underneath here was all coming out.
Wood down here?
Yeah. Did they, when they looked at that, did they even...
What wood are you talking about, I guess?
There's 2x2s in here.
All up in this section here?
Look at it.
Yeah, staples that came out there.
Yeah, that was included in the pictures that I sent you.
I'll go look at one other, just a couple things real quick. I'll be right back.
Take a picture of that.
This outer wall. Out. It look like it's down a little bit. So before.
Which is right at the stairs.
What you are? Dark. What you want? Like a slight bend to the thing. Looks like that. It's not very fun.
Yeah.
And this is right where those stairs are?
Yeah, stairs are. That's this section here.
It looks a little bit like it's coming down this way. There's no outrigger or any support in this area, which that's not uncommon. Can you see that from back there?
Yeah, let's see.
Is that light in your way?
I can't.
What am I looking for again?
Does this floor right here look like it's sloping down?
So the separation is right below the window.
I can't quite tell from this angle, honestly.
That's not a very good angle.
Because usually rule of thumb, this outrigger right here would be a level.
Yeah, back there.
Yep, I got pictures so I can see the screws.
And
pulled
then
out.
down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all this right.
Okay.
So that's all I've got left there, and I'll send all that to Dunstone and let them decide what, if they have an ongoing issue, they'll know about it.
So what are they thinking is the issue?
Dip here is about the only thing we can come up with.
Would you like a light?
That batteries are pretty low.
Yes, they are. And is there a warranty on our batteries?
1 year from production date of the batteries is what Interstate does, or 6 months from purchase. So that would be expired, obviously.
Love buying Interstate batteries. That's my favorite.
You guys 99% of the time hooked up to a.
Yep.
Yeah, I say I'd tell you like lithium batteries and AGM batteries are way better battery, but if you're not dry camping, then there's no point spending that money.
It's
Well,
kind of a hard consideration. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just about to put solar on this and lithium batteries, and I'm like going,
Yeah.
I just spent 10 grand on the suspension.
Do you want me to help you?